All right, guys, good morning. What you're seeing is the remnants of this morning's future forecast. I won't go and explain all this, but basically, I hope everyone's getting prepared here. We have a breakout sign on the indicator called breakout zones and breakout detector, which, guys, we haven't been down this low for a parabolic move to the upside or downside based off consolidation since the FTX collapse. This was Q4 of 2022. So when this happened, we saw Bitcoin find its bottom and then race to the upside. There is evidence that we could be going into the last parabolic stage for altcoins and Bitcoin, which leads us to today's future forecast that I just posted. This is on the front page of tradeconfident.io. Feel free to grab a membership in the description. Just follow along here. What I want to do for you guys this morning is do something we don't normally do. Is we're going to be giving away a TradingView chart. It's one of the charts that I've mocked up proprietarily for myself that I'm working with about $1.5 million in the market. And I said, based off 10 years of doing this research, I want to know where the best exits are to take profits for altcoins, because I'm not going to round trip this, guys, because hand in the air, guys, I've actually round tripped the cryptocurrency market and it has been horrible. I don't know about you. One of my biggest pet peeves, guys, is to work on something for a 2, 3, 4 month period of time and feel as though that time is wasted because I didn't get a return on my investment. And many people are going to do that. So what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm not just teaching you guys in future forecasts what I'm doing with my money and how we've already pulled out literally $500,000 from the market this year, but I'm showing you guys and giving you guys a chart today where you can have on your desktop, your Chrome or your whatever you guys use for your browsers, and watch it live. Literally, if these spots are hit on this chart that I'm going to give you guys, this is the downloadable chart right here. If you guys download this and we hit these areas, you are going to see me take substantial exits from my altcoins. Probably about $500,000 from the first exit. So that's what I did this morning, and I'll play this video. This is how it starts here, and I go through and I show you guys all of what we're talking about this morning. People right now, we're going into the final stage, guys. Once we end up breaking the previous high, actually, let me mock this up for you guys real quick. I'm going to draw this for you because this is where FOMO takes over, and I explain this to you guys and why it's so important to actually have a plan coming up here, because everyone and their grandma is about to, in my opinion, I think they're going to FOMO into altcoins because the last drop on altcoins is coming. So if you look at total 3, so total 3 is looking something like this at the moment, okay? Total 3 is reaching a resistance point that once this breaks right here, guys, we are in what's called, I'm actually going to make this blue because it's very appropriate for what this is called. This is what's called a blue sky breakout. There's no price action to the left. There's no resistances at all. So what I'm doing today is what I taught you guys on Friday is I showed you guys how to pull Fibonacci extensions as well as ascending resistance lines. And you get what's called red triangles if you watched the YouTube video yesterday that was talking about what I showed this morning. These red triangles show up not very frequently, but when they do show up in the market, you really need to be paying attention because red triangles are areas where you're going to get the strongest level of resistance in the market. And if you can find these red triangles, they're literally places where you can take the maximum amount of profit, the most juice out of the lemon, if you will, before the market crashes back down, because there's multiple points of confluence on multiple time frames that people are going to be exiting. Swing traders on the daily time frame, and long-term holders on the weekly time frame. And once these levels get hit, drawdowns significantly happen. And what I believe is, I don't believe we're going, let me do another color here. I don't believe Bitcoin's going to break this previous high. Let's say this is the high we see right now in the market. And we're about like right here. I don't believe we're going to see this high come up here, come back down, and then shoot up to another high like this and give us a top here. I believe the next high is the high that we should be looking to take some profit on, and it's this next leg up right here. Because that leg, if you look at the duration period of time frame here, this actually takes us right to the 4-year halving cycle of about November to December. And if you go to a halving cycle date and you go 1 year into the future, November and December, guess what, guys? You get the top of every single Bitcoin peak. And you do not want to be holding altcoins when Bitcoin is dropping, because the bear market taking over from here could be substantial. All right. So this morning, when you guys get this chart, it's literally let me do this screen here. It is a free chart that I'm giving all of our members. You don't have to pay extra for it. Just grab a membership and I'm going to give this to you guys. I'm going to start doing this more in our future forecast as we get closer to the end of the year. I know I do forecast every Tuesday and Friday. You need something to watch live, guys. That's where the value is going to come. And then what I'm going to do is I took this to another level this morning which I think this is something you guys all need to, you're going to need to know anyways, is as you look at these different levels here, you need to actually correlate this to actually exiting. So we're going to look at percentages. What percentage at different levels, and I'll actually have markers on these levels for you guys already, so it's going to be very easy to see. What percentage exit from your current altcoins should you be taking at these different levels with supporting data of why I believe the top is only about 5%. Guys, there's people online, they're connecting this total 3 and others trend line that goes like this. And I think they think we're going to reach the top. There is so much data that says we're not going to go into an alt season like we saw in 17 and 21. It's going to be cut short. Go look at others.d. Look at how far below the basis line we went on the ascending support line. You've got to minus that from the top. You guys know that, right? Where's the extra money going to come from? Like 2021, we had thousands of dollars in people's pockets from stimulus checks from the COVID 2020. Where's it going to come? I think people are actually ill prepared to exit at these levels. And I think people should be looking to take exits a lot sooner in the market than what they think they're going to be taking. And that's where I'm going to show you guys this morning. So you guys can have this chart, put it on your Chrome, whatever. You guys can save it on your phone if you would like. Watch this as we go through these next weeks with the rate cuts coming tomorrow. If the market's going to explode, you need to be looking for exits, in my opinion. And I want to be looking for exits myself. So guys, I want to give you guys an update and kind of a visual to understand what we're looking at. Just go to the link in the description, go to the front page of tradeconfident.io. You guys will get 25% off the membership, and just click this link right here. After you're done watching this, you guys are going to be prepared for the future forecast coming out on Friday, this Friday, where I'm going to show you guys, and please use responsibility in this, how to find potential 50 to 100x coins coming up by looking at low cap gems with low volume on safe exchanges. Everybody loves to get into those meme coins and those coins that could just astronomically blow up your portfolios. But here's the thing, it can blow it up in a negative way too. So let me teach you guys where the exits are first for this cycle, and then I can show you guys, in my opinion, where I think some skyrocketing moves could come from with a small portion of your portfolio. Okay? I love you guys. I'm going to keep that where it's at. By the way, we did win another trade the other day. We were at 308 wins when we came out with this masterclass, but we are now at 310 wins. The wins are keeping on ticking on, guys. So if you're wanting to make that what we call the monthly paycheck, there's no guarantee you'll make money every month, but we have a track record that basically proves it. Watch the scalping masterclass. People have been taking out profits literally every single month by understanding how to get into the market with good risk management. We hold the highest record of trade setups ever recorded on crypto that we can find. And you guys get access to all these trade setups as well in the membership and discounts on all the indicators. So first thing, guys, watch the update that I gave you guys this morning. This is September 16th. Download the chart, watch how to trade our scalping strategy, and then get prepared for Friday, where I show you guys how to spot these low cap gems that I think this is the perfect time to get in before we see the last parabolic move on altcoins. And then we're done and we're going into the bear market. Pay attention, guys. This is about to get exciting. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the future forecast. Bye, guys.